Okay, what's good, football fans and United fans? How are you people doing? Here back again with another football video. So it looks like that Joao Felix will not be going to Manchester United, and instead he will be going to Chelsea. And here's my honest opinion on United's recruitment strategy. It just goes to show you here that despite Chelsea being a team that is doing worse than United in the Premier League right now, they still managed to sign somebody this January transfer window, while United so far haven't done anything, despite being in a top 4 spot in the Premier League. So United are in a perfect position right now to, potentially clinch the Premier League by May. And you mean to honestly tell me they still can't get anything done in this transfer window? It's absolutely pathetic. I mean, seriously. And it just goes to show you here that even though Chelsea are doing worse in the Premier League than United are, even Liverpool doing worse than United in the Premier League, the difference between those two clubs and United is that they have a way better recruitment strategy than United do, because I mean, my goodness, United's recruitment strategy is absolutely horrendous. And with them missing out on Joao Felix right now, it seems like that they are now resorting, I should say, to going after players basically of lower quality of talent. Okay, like Weghorst, for example, because here's the thing with Weghorst, I personally am not a fan of us getting Weghorst, just because, first of all, he's 31 years old, and would he even make an impact at United's squad under Ten Hag or no? Because something tells me that I feel like Joao Felix would have the way better chance of having an impact at United's squad than Weghorst. And in my honest opinion, I would prefer Mitrovic over Weghorst in the transfer window, just because if United want to go after somebody that's a proven goal scorer and one that is, one that can just basically find the back of the net, then go after Mitrovic, okay? I mean, look what he's doing with Fulham right now. He's absolutely, not only is he their best player, but he's been so crucial for this Fulham team that it's just absolutely incredible to see that, because obviously with Mitrovic, he was a big reason why Fulham were able to make it to the Premier League and just win promotion to it in the first place. And if he can make that type of impact for a small club like Fulham, then imagine what he could do at Manchester United. So, in my honest opinion, at this point, if they can land Mitrovic on a cheap, I'd say go get Mitrovic, because, I mean, I would prefer him over Weghorst, just because in terms of quality and in terms of, goal scoring ability, I think Mitrovic is way better at that than Weghorst is, the way how I see it. I'm talking about Premier League-wise. If you compare Weghorst and Mitrovic, he definitely is a way better striker than Weghorst. I mean, I don't think that's up for debate. And with United missing out on Joao Felix, it makes you realize here right now that it doesn't matter what position United are in the Premier League right now. They could be number 1 in the Premier League, and they will still figure out how to bottle it in the January transfer window. And that's the frustrating part about being a United fan in January, let alone in the summer transfer windows, I should say, because obviously it's just with United, man, they said they're going to go after a player, but then when it actually seems like they will go after it, they don't do anything, and instead somebody else just comes in and swoops up that player at the last second. And that's been the frustrating part of, trying to see if United can actually get something done in the transfer window, and if they can actually, instead of just talking about, oh, we're going to go after this player, it's like if Ten Hag wants a player, stop screwing around and go get him. It's like they were already linked with Cody Gakpo, missed out on him because of just the incompetence of the United recruitment strategy, okay? That's what I mainly that's where I mainly look at, is just the incompetence of the people that are responsible for United getting the transfer players, and recruiting them to the club. I just feel like that their incompetence is what's really holding back this United squad, and it's pathetic because obviously, this United team has so much potential under Ten Hag, but it's just, if you don't give Ten Hag the right players to work with, then what do you expect Ten Hag to do? The only thing you're doing right now is putting more unnecessary pressure on Ten Hag to figure out how can he finish in top 4 with this United squad that he currently has right now, because obviously right now, with United now missing out on Joao Felix, it just doesn't seem real, man. Because it's like Joao Felix, it's like, you mean to tell me that you can't afford Joao Felix? That's complete BS. It's like they can afford Joao Felix, it's just they don't want to go after him, and that's the frustrating part of United in this in just this entire transfer window. Is you wondering, will they ever get anything done, or are they just going to come up short again and have freaking nothing to show for in the transfer window just because of pure incompetence from the recruiting department? You know, I mean, that's where I think it really lies down on, is just United's recruiting department in the transfer window has just proven to be very, very incompetent. That Chelsea, Liverpool, despite them having, you know, worse standings right now in the Premier League at the time of me recording this video, they have a way better recruiting strategy and a way better recruiting department than United do. And that's something I wish United would fix right now, because clearly it seems like that things are not getting any easier for Ten Hag if they don't make any moves in the transfer window, because it's just absolutely pathetic. I mean, I don't know what else to say about this anymore. So yeah, Joao Felix, a very versatile player. I'm just wondering, where's he exactly going to work out at Chelsea? Do I think he's going to work out at Chelsea? Well, if Chelsea know how to use him right, you know, if they play him at his natural position, then maybe he can work out at Chelsea. But I personally would have to say, if they do that, then I imagine he's going to work out for him. That's the way how I see it. But right now, let's just say, I think if United were serious about getting Joao Felix, they would have done it in an instant and not just screw around and wait, because now they look like, once again, United just look like complete fools, while Chelsea are looking like the team that basically hijacked another potential transfer target for United. It's absolutely just unfreaking real, man. And I think I'm pretty much done here with this video, because I, for once, have nothing much else to say except that maybe now United can land Mitrovic. You know, if they want to go after a goal scorer, get Mitrovic. He's been a proven goal scorer. I don't see why he shouldn't come to United. I think he would be a perfect fit for United. So if they can't land Joao Felix, then maybe they can land Mitrovic. I don't know, but I mean, right now with Joao Felix, Chelsea, it's going to be interesting whether they got a steal for only, what, 11 million, whether they got a bargain basically for Felix if he has a big season for Chelsea. But I don't know. I mean, Chelsea right now are in worse position than United, and they still managed to get something done in this transfer window. It's insane.